Hey everybody, Jared with Second Life Design. I want to do another vlog style video talking about how much my Alaskan mill setup cost. This is it's going to be kind of subjective to your area, to your resources, what's available to you. This is what I paid, this is what it cost me, this is why I went with the power head I went with. This may not be a end all be all. Prices can vary online, you can get online deals, so rough guideline for what I paid may not be applicable to you, but this is where I started and maybe it can help you out in kind of gauging where you could be in sawmilling. I've done a couple other videos on my sawmill setup. I have a steel 661 power head. I have a couple different bars with it. I have a 42-inch bar and a 56-inch bar, both with rip chain set up, and I have a kind of a highly modified Panther Pros mill. Start with the power head. I bought mine 2 years ago now, almost 2 years. It was right at $1,300 out the door with the extended warranty and tax. I think they've come down in price a little bit now. I think I've heard someone say you can get them for about $1,100. I went with the 661 because of the bar mounting. I had an older steel power head before, and the bar mount was the same. If you jump up to an 088, I've seen, near as I can tell, all the bars are different. So they are specific to the 088s. And I just didn't want to invest that much of the time. I wasn't too sure that I would be milling that much. I was comfortable spending the $1,300. I wasn't comfortable spending the $2,400 or whatever, what the brand new 088s cost. It also came down to the serviceability. My local dealer had sold them. They weren't totally authorized to work on them, I guess. I don't know, there's some kind of a warranty issue. You have to have some extra training for the 088s, so I just left it at that, and I said the 661 will be enough. I don't know how true that is, how accurate it is as far as the warranty stuff. I went with that. They had a bunch of them. They could fix the 661s should they break down. That's what I went with. It was the biggest thing I could get with the bar, to use the bars that I already had. So that's what I went with. The bars themselves, I use having to be Forester bars or the Forester Pros. I think I was looking just now on Amazon, on eBay. You can get the 42-inch for less than $200 with a chain, and the 56-inch was right around $300 with a chain. Those had free shipping and all that. Those can vary. You may find better deals on Amazon or on Bailey's online, somewhere like that. So that may change. The mill itself was about $175 with shipping. I've had to do maybe $100 in welding to it to extend it out to the length I needed. Yeah, I don't have any issues with the mill. I have nothing good nor bad to say about the mill. It works, it does what I need. That's what we're going with. So I've all said and done with just that equipment, I'm right around $2,000. That's a lot. I know it is. I've felt it. I had to start from square one on all that. So I understand that's a lot of money to outlay all at once. You can definitely find deals online for other power heads. An 046 or a 460 is about 75 cc's in a steel chainsaw. It can still do a lot of damage with that thing. So may not be able to go quite as big of a bar, may not be able to go quite as quick as what I'm doing, but you can do a lot with that and be in it for substantially less money. The 56-inch bar was it was a number I came up with for the biggest log I had at the time. That is what I went with, and that's what I needed, and that's what I found. If it would have been a 66-inch wide thing, I would have gone with a bigger bar. You can get I found a 66-inch and a 72-inch that would mount onto my power head. I don't think the clutch would hold it, but I could get one if I needed to. That might happen in the future. I don't know yet. So between that and the extra chains, I've got about five loops of chain for my big bar and 2 or 3 for the small one, and add that up with the cost. I started buying it in a roll and buying it in bulk, and then having the chains put together. It was substantially cheaper that way. I've probably honestly got another $500 to $600 in chains. I try and keep a few sharp at any one time, so if I have a problem, I can just put another chain on and go right back to it. I'm not done for the day. When I hit a nail, it's not if, it's when. When I hit a nail or a bullet or barbed wire or whatever, I can just put another chain on and I'm up and going. So try and keep a few of them going. That's just kind of a good practice to have. So all in, I'm about 2,600 in the hard equipment. That's not counting gas and air filters and all that fun stuff. So yeah, 2,600 all in for a pretty serious setup. I can, as I've mentioned in other videos, I can straight line mill almost 50 inches. I've gone around crotch sections of 56 inches, so most people don't need to go that big. That's where I wanted. I'm pretty comfortable saying somebody could probably, buying a brand new power head for $1,500, could do up to a 28, 30-inch log with pretty reasonable expectations, so I don't think that'd be too far. If you have a power head already, if you have a 460, no 56, 66, or kind of the comparable Husky, I don't know what those are, 395, 392. If you already have that, you're halfway there. So you're talking about a longer bar and a mill. So something else to think about as well. I was starting from square one with buying a power head, buying a bar, 2 bars, buying a mill. So that's why I've got a lot of cost in it. Again, this may not be applicable to you and your scenario, your location. Don't be afraid to the used market. If you find an 066 that is really strong running, those saws are everywhere. There are parts available for them all the time. Any small engine shop can work on that. If you can find one of those, on eBay or a local place, something for $500-600, that's a pretty good price. It'd be hard to beat that. So it might be something to consider as well. Being me, having a full-time job still, I didn't have the time to mess with the saw. I'm a mechanic, but I don't want to mess with the stuff all the time. I just want it to start and run. That's why I went brand new. That's why I got one with a warranty. That's kind of worth it to me to get the extra serviceability. So I don't want to get too long in the video, but that's just a quick wrap up of how much I've spent. It's paid for itself already, so I'm not, I'm kind of in the black on that one, but it is a lot of initial expense if you're starting from square one and you want to go right in the deep end. So any questions, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram at Second Life Design. Please comment, rate, subscribe on here. Any questions you want to see, anything you want to see, let me know. Send me a message, and we'll catch with you later.